keeps us searching for something else, something new. And we never know that we learn a lot from the book. Really, it's what do you call? It makes us addicted sometimes, yeah. Or maybe if you like the fictitious books, yeah, fictitious books like Harry Potter, and then what else? Have you completed reading Harry Potter? If any one of you like Harry Potter, then you will figure out, okay, this is how we create the imagination, we develop it, right? Now, those help us, yeah, in forming the habit of reading. So when we see text, yeah, especially when we are in higher education, like now, we are in the university, it will not be something awkward for us to read something because we don't like it, okay? We will like it, we can do it because it's our habit, ya. Bisa karena biasa, mengerti karena sering, like that, okay? So in understanding reading, yeah, how to read effectively is quite important for any academic matters, yeah, like reading journals. When we write something, yeah, we need to set up our thesis, then we will read. So we read to write. Before writing, we need to read. We need to collect, yeah, many random ideas and how to make it in structure. That is by reading more, right? Now, there are strategies, especially when you try to understand a passage, when you try to get into the points, yeah, of what you want to get from the passage. These are reviewing, predicting, scanning, and skimming. All right, what are they? So this is the topic of today's discussion. As you can see, preview. What is preview? Yes, anyone? Please unmute. What is preview? Sorry, it's a bit noisy around here, guys. The neighborhood. Yeah, what is preview? Please, anyone? Hello, it's a silent treatment. Why are you silent? It's your best time to practice your English. Making a mistake is normal, all right? It's not weird.
Can I answer it, Miss?
Yes, sure. Salsa, please.
Preview is like conclusion.
Okay, it's like a conclusion of what we preview.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. What is the meaning of preview in Indonesian? Yeah, anyone? Preview. It's from the word pre and view. What is pre? What is pre in Indonesian?
Sebelum.
Ya, pra, ya. Sebelum, before. Kalau sesudah atau pasca, apa?
Post.
Ya, post. That's right. Pasca sarjana. Itu pasca ya, bukan pasca. Kalau ujian UKBI, ujian kemahiran berbahasa Indonesia, then you'll be tested in pronouncing Indonesian terms. Seperti itu tadi ya, pasca sarjana. Banyak yang sudah berubah ya. Singapura, kebanyakan orang ngomongnya Singapore. Di Singapura, kamu kemana liburan? Singapura. Nah, it's actually wrong ya. If you say it in Indonesian, use Indonesian. Ya. Use well Indonesian. Ke Singapura. Or you can say it all in English, like, yeah, I plan to go to Singapore, like that. Jadi buat Singapura atau Singapura. Yeah, okay. That's right, Salsa. Like it's like concluding something, but it's in your own thoughts, yeah, before you go into the text. So it's like making an assumption. So previewing is when you look at something quickly before you read it. You can do preview just like when you are about to print something. Yeah, when you print your article or your paper, do you usually click print preview or do you directly print? Yes, anyone? Before you print out a paper, yeah, or a document, Do you usually click the print preview first or just go printing?
Preview first. Click preview first.
Yeah, definitely. So we click the print preview to see whether the margin is okay, and then the balance between the left and the right, and then whether the font is too small or the picture you put the figure there is just too big. Then it's safe if we do print preview. Even though you are in a big rush at something, then you just click print. If there are some mistakes, then you will consume more time to fix that. Okay, so it's better if you do print preview. Previewing can be done in several daily activities, like when you read the newspaper, you preview the headlines. You read the headlines, and then you can see what the discussion is from the news. All right, for example, like COVID, the positivity, COVID-19 positivity decreases to 3%, if I'm mistaken, while the WHO states that at least the positivity of COVID-19 will be better if the percentage is less than 5. So the limit is 5%. Now Indonesia has been in 3%, so it's quite safe, the positivity. Okay, even some schools are now in offline activity. Yes, do you know that? Or maybe you have some younger sister or younger brother going to school, having the offline classes. Yes. Or I like going bicycling. So in the morning, when I go bicycling, I see a lot of people. Now, several days ago, not several days ago, I mean several bikings ago, like yesterday, the day before, 2 days before yesterday, and others, I always saw high schoolers, or primary schoolers went to school. So okay, so it's getting normal now. All right, or when you want to buy a book, see, when you want to buy a book, do you usually read the front cover only or both covers, front and back covers? Yes,
Front cover. I read back cover.
only the back. Oh, back and front. Okay,
Yes.
some of you only read the front cover, maybe it's eye-catchy or it's very colorful, or some of you only read the back cover, because usually the back cover consists of some, like a mini review, or testimonies from public figures about the book and about the writer. And some of you, or most of you maybe, see both covers. Uh, you have your own style of getting a book. Some others read reviews from the internet maybe, or get a suggestion from friends or from his or her fans about this book. Please read this book, you love reading, right? Like that. So it's like a, what is that, endorsement without payment. Then you can get the book. But if in case you never know what the book you will buy, so you don't have any plans to buy a book, but suddenly you are in the bookstore, suddenly you are interested in buying one. You can do review. This way can also be used when you are about to answer questions in reading. To form a reading comprehension, the first thing to do is previewing. Okay, let's see here. Because previewing can help you much, with all your reading. If you suddenly, read everything in detail, then you can run out of time to get to know the exact answer of a question. All right. Later we will discuss it. Discuss some reading passages. All right. So what do you see on screen here? How do you preview this? Anyone? How do you preview this? What is this? Or maybe what is the picture about? Is it about river? Or is it a lake? Or is it a beach? Or what?
What beach in Florida?
Oh, in Florida, you can guess it's Florida since you read the caption, is it? Florida
Yes,
for
miss.
the beach lover. Yeah, the caption or the title, the title of the picture helps. Yeah, that's right. But then if you don't see at the very first time, you see the picture, maybe you guessed it look like, is it a beach? It seems not quite a beach. Maybe you think that this is a lake. It's more on river, I guess, like that, right? But then if you find a reference there, down there, then you know, oh, okay, so this is beach in Florida. This is how you preview. Yeah, it's quite fast, only like several seconds. Then you can think of. What about this? Thailand. It's amazing Thailand. Yeah, it's quite small there and it's blurry. Amazing Thailand. What can you guess? What is the picture about? Mhm. Anyone? What is it? It's about
It's
national.
about national parks you didn't know you should visit that you
Yeah,
not have heard.
great. Thank you, Afina. Yeah, that's true. It's a National Geographic coverage. Yeah. And there's a logo of Amazing Thailand. What about our country? What is the tagline of our country's tourism?
Wonderful Indonesia.
Wonderful Indonesia.
Wonderful Indonesia. Yeah. What about Surabaya? For Surabaya citizens, do you know what is the tagline of Surabaya? Hmm? It's not a tagline. What is it? Sorry, I forget the name. There's another term for that. It's in Surabaya, we call it as Sparkling Surabaya. Nah, actually for this kind of tagline, of each country's tourism, there's one country's tagline which covers everything. And I guess it's the best for me. Yeah. Can you guess? Another country's tagline that represents the whole tourism. You know? Can you guess? It's our neighboring country. What is the neighboring country? It's Malaysia. Do you know Malaysia's tagline?
Yeah.
Yes, Asma?
Malaysia, truly Asia.
Nah, see? That's quite representative, yeah. Malaysia, truly Asia. So you can find everything related to Asia if you go to Malaysia, right? For Thailand and Indonesia, it's just the use of adjectives, yeah. Amazing Thailand, wonderful Indonesia. But then for Malaysia, it means something more, right? Like truly Asia. Okay, well, that's just a chit chat there. All right, now let's see here. There are some photos and also the title and the subtitle. Yeah. Now let's go from the first up there. Photos from the end of the world. What does the end of the world mean? Yes. Can you say it? Yeah. Anyone, please? Photos from the end of the world. Can anyone say it?
Ujung dunia mungkin, Miss.
Ujung dunia. Okay. Thank you. What about the others? End of the world. Is it about Armageddon? Akhir dunia. Is it? Is it about that or what?
I think so, Miss.
You think it's about the doomsday? Is it? Atau hari ditiupnya sangkakala ya? Atau besok kiamat? Okay, end of the world. All right. So if you see from the words, yeah, photos from the end of the world. the end of the world with the apostrophe. Now, but then you can see the picture. Yeah, the picture represents the title represents the picture. Now, if you see the picture, it seems to be a beautiful city with a very structural, public facilities, yeah, good buildings in an order, right? It's like the civilized city. Now, but then if it relates to the end of the world, then the end of the world in the term of doomsday, then it will be difficult to configure, yeah, what kind of doomsday is it, right? Now, but then we see the picture once again. Oh, okay. So the end of the world here refers to, yeah, ujung dunia, yeah, ke ujung dunia. You can check here, check the subtitle. Yeah, here's a National Geographic diversity site into the most photogenic locations in Portugal and beyond. Oh, this place is in Portugal. Then you understand that. We preview first, yeah, from the title or from the picture. Yeah, so we can convey what the end of the world means here. It means that you cannot claim yourself, yeah, to travel around the world if you don't go to Portugal, karena ujung dunianya ada di sana. Jadi kalau belum sampai ke sana berarti belum ke ujung dunia. Yeah, it's quite moving, yeah, for travel and tourism advertising. Next picture. Let's see the second. Yeah, exploring village life beyond Bangkok's floating markets. Okay, so do you have, or do you know that we also have this kind of floating markets in the country or in our region?
I think we have, Miss.
Okay, where do you?
In Kalimantan.
Oh, okay. In Kalimantan, in what city? Can you mention?
Banjarmasin, Miss.
Oh, Banjarmasin, yeah. I see. What else? In what other place?
Lembang, West Java.
Lembang.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Lembang or Lembang? Yeah? Sorry.
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know either. Lembang. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that we have a lot of floating markets actually. Even in Lampung, yeah, Bandar Lampung also has this. Or just near Surabaya. Maybe if you know Malang, the museum. What is the museum full of vehicles, old vehicles? Do you know?
Museum Angkut, maybe.
Ah, yeah, Museum Angkut. Have you ever been there? Anyone here? Have you ever been to Museum Angkut?
Yes, miss. Yes, I have.
You have, yes. Do you remember that there's a small, very small, or I can say mini floating market? Yes, inside it, inside Museum Angkut. That's in the end, yeah, in the end of the museum. Then you find some small cafes, or restaurants, including the floating markets. So many people watch it, but not for daily activity, yeah, not for daily market. They only serve, they only sell like souvenirs, only that, but by floating, not for daily groceries like vegetables, and then some fish, yeah, or dishes like that. And also the last picture, let's see, a local photographer's guide to Austin, Texas. These are how we need to preview, right? And yeah, because pictures are visual, yeah, so then we can make a good preview from pictures, yeah, better than from text. All right, so there are some others that you can discuss, but I will go to here. Okay. Maybe you can guess. Yeah, these are. Please preview me. I mean, I give you this information. Yeah, 5 information. Please guess by asking me. Please throw me questions so you can review me. Come on. You can pick anyone, yeah, any information. Yes. What is it? Don't ask me questions with the answers of this. So these are the answers, and please you guess the questions. Yes, anyone? Please. Hello? Okay, I will ask some of you then. Yeah. Since you are too shy to ask, I will ask. Wait, today is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Then I will ask some of you who has the initials of T. T initial. Okay, let me see the participants list. Or maybe you can mention your T friends. Oh, this is Tarisa. Hello, Tarisa.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, what is your question to me?
Sorry.
Yeah, what is your question to me? Ask me a question with the answers you can pick from the 5 answers here. Tarisa, Tania, you too. Sebentar. Oh yes, yeah, please. Okay, so do you refer to 2006? I have 2006 kids here. Wow. Okay, so you refer to number 3, yes? All right. Okay. That's I take it as a prayer. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't got any kids yet. Sorry, it's a wrong question. That's okay. Yeah, I take it as a prayer. Just please pray for me. A good guess. Yes.
I want to ask you.
Okay. What is it, please?
Which country would you like to visit?
Which country would you like to visit? Okay, so you refer to Vienna, Austria.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good question. Yeah, I would like to go to Vienna, Austria. Even I had it last 2018. Yeah, but really, I really want to go back there. Vienna, Austria. It's the well, actually, this is third my third dream country. Yeah. The first country is Palestine. I really want to step my feet in Masjid al-Aqsa to pray there, yeah, to know the vibe of Palestine. This is for the Muslims. This is our first qibla, yeah, before Masjid al-Haram, before Kaabah. And the second dream country is Andalusia. Yeah, I really want to go to Andalusia, Granada, Cordoba, yeah, those areas. And the third is here, Vienna. It's very historical, and I like Victorian Mediterranean style, and everything there was very special, very special. And it also has some stories, especially when Napoleon Bonaparte defeated the what is that? The Muslim troops. What do you call the Usmani? The Usmani troop. Usmani was the greatest troops in those times. Yeah. But then there was a what do you call a black revenge. So it was just like a lying, yeah, a big lie made by the ally to defeat Vienna, Austria. It's the last place to be the survival of the Usmani troops. Any other questions, please?
May I ask you, Miss?
Yes, please.
How many siblings that you have?
Okay, so you refer to 3. Exactly, that's right. So yeah, you guessed it wrong, yeah, for kids. Then you refer to siblings. Yeah, that's a good question too. Yeah, I have 3 siblings. and I'm the last child in the family. Okay, one more, please. Can you please?
May I try, Miss?
Good question. Yes, please.
When did you start teaching at FKM UNER?
Okay, great. 2006. Wow. Then, that is that 2006 you referred to? Yes.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Wow. Then I will be so old. Yeah. No, I started teaching in public health faculty in 2014. Yeah, 2014 or 15. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, it was between 14 and 15. No, that's not the answer of the question. You can guess again, please.
May I ask, Miss?
Yes, please.
When did you get your bachelor title?
Okay, when? Yes.
Yes.
Is it when? Yeah, that's right. See, I'm old. Yeah. That's true. I got my bachelor degree in 2006 from Unayan. But there's no noted here. Yeah. I'm curious that I want to give like a tick, yeah, for the right for the answered answer, but there's no notate here. Yeah, that's right. That's a good question. Okay, so you can do the same, yeah, with your friends actually to get to know each other well. In the classroom, if we do offline class, I usually use this, yeah, to get along with you, especially when the class go to another what is that, with a different batch, yeah. Maybe you have some mixed batches in one class. So this is the way it is. All right, that's enough from me. It's enough for preview with me. Okay, multimodality is my specialty. Yeah, I took English linguistics, and in English linguistics there are some specialties like multimodality or corpus, and then what else? Translation studies, um, psycholinguistics, and others. But I took multimodality. Well, in bachelor degree, I took psycholinguistics. But then in my master's degree, I took multimodality. That's it. Oh yeah, for the Islamic circles, yeah, this is what I put most, yeah, as something important in life. So the question will be, what kind of activities would you pick, yeah, to maintain your life? And I will say Islamic circles, or I can say that every one of us, yeah, we have target to achieve our academic competence, but don't forget that we also have the compulsory obligation, yeah, it's an obligation and it's also compulsory, yeah, to learn more, yeah, to achieve more knowledge, understanding, yeah, a good understanding about our religion. Yeah, that's why we need to join the Islamic circles, yeah, alias juga ikut-ikut kajian, mengkaji, ya, how we learn more about Quran and Sunnah, yeah. For the Muslims, for the non-Muslims, yeah, you can go ahead for what kind of activity supporting your faith, supporting your belief. Okay, especially when we know that in our religion, yeah, it contains not only more about worshiping, yeah, but also about life, yeah, like the systems in economy, yeah, the systems in politics, the social systems in Islam, and then other things, education, how to raise a family, and many others. Yeah, how to eat well, how to proper what is that? Connect, yeah, to our parents and also our siblings and other people and others. Okay. Now we come to well, this is actually what I want you to do, but it's in Zoom, yeah. So I just pass it. Okay, so back to preview. This is how we preview. Yeah, we start from asking questions. If we don't ask questions, then our curiosity will not be deep. Okay, by asking questions, we also care, yeah, about the problem. We care about the thing. All right, just like when you ask a question, like Naufal has been reading, yeah, about death. Yeah, this is also from the three big questions. Yeah, like you are created for what? Okay, what are you, or what were you? Yeah, what were you created for? What is the goal of your life? What is your value in life? And then where are you going to after you die? So it's about asking life. Now, if we find passages, if we find text, then we will also ask those questions by 5WH questions, right? Like what is it, who wrote it, who is it for, yeah, what is it about, and so on. Next is after you preview, then you predict like you did to me. Yeah, you preview me since you have you got the list of answers, and then you made questions. You guess, you predict. Okay, it helps you to understand the text you are reading. Like, have I read or heard something like this before? For example, if the text is about sports, yeah, it's about basketball or football or soccer, then oh yeah, I play basketball. I know the rule like that. So when you read the text, it eases you to understand. Yeah, you will understand text well if you experience it. Now that's why predict helps you easily answer the questions. So the guidelines, yeah, for both strategies, preview and predicting, especially when you see longer passages, you can read the title, yeah, and then you decide if you can see some hints, yeah, like important names, dates or years, yeah, and then public signals or etc. discussed in the text. And then you can also go to the beginning, the first line of the paragraph or the text, and also the conclusion, that is the last line. So this is how you try to connect, yeah, what the topic sentence will be about. All right. So it means that if you read a text, do not bother yourself into details. Yeah, details can slow you down. All right, you just try to get into it. Okay, let's practice now. You see different fonts. Yeah, the upper fonts with the bold phrases. I can say phrase because there's only one sentence, two sentences there. Are the headlines. And then the questions below, yeah, the questions below are some remarks, yeah, which headlines go to, okay? Now let's guess, before we go to the article, all right? Let's start from the first. How a Polish fireman and glazier tried to make, sorry, I need to change the Zoom position, to make work for themselves, yes? Which headlines do you refer to? Is it preacher or monsoon or job creation? Yes, please pick.
Job creation, Miss.
Job creation. All right. How do you relate to this headline? Why do you choose this headline?
Because Polish fireman.
Because of the police fireman. All right. Okay, let's see there. Job creation, there's a job. Yeah, one similar word. From the question here, how a police fireman and glazier try to make work. Now, to make work there. Okay, so it's connected from some terms that is a synonym, but it's true. Okay, that's a good guess, Aminda. Next question. A natural disaster in India and Bangladesh. Please, anyone? Yeah, hello, Mutia, are you saying something?
Um,
Monsoon flooding kills 200.
Yeah, monsoon flooding, yeah, kills 200. That's a good guess. So you preview and predict, yeah, that this must be this headline since it refers to natural disaster, yeah, monsoon flooding. Next question, a lucky escape for a young child.
Baby thunder save girl from Christmas.
Great. How do you refer to this, Michelle?
Because the lucky escape is like the title says that the thunder saved the girl, and then a young child, I think, is a girl, Miss.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's a good connection. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lucky escape. So it's about saves. Yeah, and then young child refers to the girl. A man who was very unhappy with his love life. Anyone? Quick guess. Come on.
Love
Chop, chop.
learn man begs tiger to eat him.
Yeah, that's right. So how do you relate this?
I read this for because you say that a man that unhappy with his love, so I refer it as lovelorn man.
Yeah, exactly. Novel. Is it novel? Is it true? Benar ya? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's true. Love, yeah. Love Lord, love life. Yeah, don't be like him, yeah. Broken hearted is not the end of the world. There are plenty of fish in the ocean, yeah. So that's why you must have a belief, ya, a strong belief, a strong character, ya, alias tidak mudah menjadi orang yang lemah jiwa. Lemah jiwa ya, misalnya dikecewakan itu langsung down, langsung bunuh diri, atau benar-benar semua itu dibetein gitu ya. No, ya, apalagi ini love life. Okay, there for love, yeah, it's about the destiny, ya. I mean, to whom you belong. Okay, and it's already arranged 50,000 years before you were created. So don't worry about your soulmate, your future soulmate. Okay, next, someone who had a serious problem with their nose. What is it?
One sneeze and you die.
Exactly. How do you know that?
Because the sneeze is related to the nose. It's picture that the serious problem that when they sneeze that they will die.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, Alfina. Exactly. Yeah, you find here one sneeze, it's related to nose, and then die is a serious problem that can lead you to death. Yes. And the last one, the death of a very old man must be the last one, yeah, the last headline. Preacher 136. So meet his maker. So you know that 136 is not age. Sorry, it's not weight, yeah, but it's an age. Okay. This is how we preview and predict. Yeah? We practice it for newspaper headlines. Now let's match, yeah, our prediction, whether they are right or wrong. First, from this article, yeah, monsoon flooding kills 200. I'm gonna ask, please read only the first line, yeah, only the first line, not the whole passage. Tania, hello, Tania.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, please read this out. Read out is dibaca keras, ya, mencongak. Come on.
Flooding and landslides have killed up to 200 people and made about 2 million homeless in northeast India and North Bangladesh. And monsoon rains are continuing to lash the region, officials said yesterday. In the eastern sector...
That's enough, sorry. Yeah, first line is enough. Only one line.
Oh,
first
okay.
line. Yeah, first line is for sentence. Yeah. Okay, thank you. And don't forget, yes. Okay. Don't forget, yeah, if there's an H, yeah, like SH, the articulation is ash. So there's an aspiration there, yeah. It's aspirated. Jadi seperti ada udara yang keluar dari gigi, ya. To lash. Gitu. Akan berbeda ketika kita hanya menyebutkan to to last atau to last itu kan beda ya, last sama lash. Nah itu emang agak mencucu ya. Sama kayak kita belajar apa itu bahasa Arab ya, soap, bo gitu, shin sama sin. Nah itu kan beda. To lash the region like that. Okay, this is for the first text. It's true. Yeah, our guess was right. Okay, now thunder saves girls from crash. Now for this text, please I will ask. Wait, for another T initial or volunteer. Anyone? Would you like to read the whole passage for this?
May I read this, Miss?
Oh yes, yes, please. Thank you. Nah kayak gini ya, jadi volunteering itu cepat. Harus gercep ya, jadi nggak tunggu-tungguan. Yeah, that's right. Okay, please, Afina.
The whole text.
Yeah, the whole text.
Thunder saved girls from crash. A girl's fear of thunder saved her life today when a stolen car crashed into her bedroom. Layla Mauger, 6, slipped into bed with her mother during a storm, and she slept a stolen car crashed into their house in Haddington, Oxford. Stopping inches from her bed, her mother, Sylvie, 33, said, if Layla had been in there, who knows what could have happened. 2 teenagers were injured in the crash, but they are expected to survive.
Yeah, thank you. So, Afina, while you were reading this, did you know or did you understand the message or the whole idea here?
So it's about the stolen car crash in their house. I guess so.
All right, thank you, Afina. Now, what about the others? What do you know about this passage? I mean, how do you comprehend all story here in one text? Please, you can please unmute. Yeah, you can volunteer. You can answer it directly, or if no, then I will choose from some of you. Tania? Oh, Tania sudah ya tadi. Okay, let me try the others. Come on, volunteer. Tidak ada yang volunteer ini. Sambil menunggu saya pilih. Okay, if no, then I will ask Jasmine. Since your name is quite new to me, Zeladis. Yang ini Z. Zea or Z? Zeladis. How do you pronounce it? Yeah, how do you pronounce your name? Okay. Yeah, all right, Jasmine, please retell the text. Tell the class what it's about. Just like when you tell a movie you have watched. Yes, please.
So the girl, Layla Mojer, 6 years old, she almost car crashed into her bedroom, but thunder saved her life. So he escaped from the car crash.
Okay, that's all? Jasmine? All right. Yeah. Now, please, someone explain it in Indonesian.
Permisi.
Yes.
It's
Okay. Yeah.
Kalau menurut saya itu si anak kecilnya itu pindah ke kamar ibunya untuk tidur. Nah, karena itu dia itu terhindar dari kecelakaan mobil curian yang menubruk di kamarnya.
Yeah. Thank you, Alvin. And why did she move to her mother's room?
Karena takut sama itu tandernya.
Ya, karena ada apa? Thunder itu?
Guntur.
Guntur, Miss.
Ya, guntur. Ya, ada yang namanya guntur di sini? Tidak ada ya. Ya itu apa? Orang Jawa itu ini ya suka mempersonifikasi nama. Jadi dinamai guntur itu kan pasti bukan karena apa supaya bisa nakutin orang ya. Tapi maksudnya bisa membahana gitu loh, membawa banyak kebaikan. Okay, yeah, thank you, Alvin. That's true, yeah, it's true. That's how fear is actually good for you. Yeah, having the fear is something beneficial sometimes. And if you notice, yeah, that we have a hormone. I forget the name of the hormone. Cytokine or what else? Yeah, I forget. Maybe you know more than me. You know more than I do. There's a hormone coming out or works or functions when we get the fear. When we are afraid of something, the hormone protects the body and also the mind. Yeah, so we try to find somewhere who can protect us. So it's quite good, yeah, especially when we rely everything to something greater than us. Or in another way, we get laid back. Yeah, we try to submit. Submit itu maksudnya akhirnya kita jadi tawakal gitu loh. Semakin kita takut, ya, semakin kita mencari tempat berlindung, dan semakin kita merendahkan diri kita itu kepada yang maha kuasa, gitu. Karena ya begitu kekuasaannya begitu besar, gitu ya. Nah, rasa takut itu akhirnya ya, just like the story tells, the fear really saves the girl ya from crash. Yeah, even though it's a destiny, yeah, the girl didn't know that there would be a car coming in or crashing in, right? Sometimes we call it as blessing in disguise, yeah, for this story. Blessing in disguise. Do you know how disguise spelled? Please spell disguise. You can please unmute. Blessing. Okay, maybe you can guess by writing down in the chat box. Blessing in disguise. Come on. Siapa cepat dia dapat ya. You will get the higher point. Come on. Blessing in. Okay, blessing and disguise. 2 words correct. Ya. Nah, Mutia, that's right. Blessing in disguise. Jadi pakainya in. Blessing in disguise. You can say it in Indonesian as what? Kalau bahasa kita mengekspresikannya dengan apa? Blessing in disguise. What is disguise? What is disguise? Ya, that's right, Renanda. Berkah di balik musibah, gitu ya. Alias apa? Nikmat di balik derita. That's true. Berkah di balik musibah. Nah, I guess all of us have ever experienced blessing in disguise. Something that we think of awful and not awesome, yeah. Something we think of something awful, yeah, in the beginning, but then it turned out to be something blessing in the end. Okay, so we end up being grateful for that. Can please someone, or maybe this way, yeah, I will ask you to make a writing. I don't say how many lines you're gonna make. Up to you, but please tell in the writing and please submit it in Aula maximum next week, next week at 7 maximum. So please, if you submit it after 7 a.m., after our class being started, then it's late. Okay, you can tell your own experience. All right, not somebody else's experience, your own experiences. So you have 1 week to think of a moment, yeah, in which you thought it was quite bad. You also thought that it was like bad luck for you. Your life was worthless, yeah. And then you got disappointed, you got mad, you got angry, and else, yeah. But then you really took it back, yeah. Took it back by realizing that, oh, Allah was saving me, like that. Okay. Any question for this? Disguise is, yeah, back to my question. Sampai lupa ya pertanyaan sendiri. What is disguise? Yes? Disguise is? What is it? Anyone? Hello? It's a? Ayo. Yes, yes, please.
Penyamar.
Yeah. Or something covering. Ya. Jadi disguise itu ya suatu yang tersembunyi, ya, atau tersamarkan. Blessing in disguise. Okay, so you know what you're gonna do. Yeah, please think of it and tell. Right, just like when you tell someone about a book you have read or a movie you have watched, like that. I can give you another example, but it doesn't mean that it should be accident. Yeah, no, right? That's in disguise. In disguise, shouldn't be all about accident, though, right? Maybe you remember like a decade ago, yeah, or more than a decade ago, there was a plane. What is that? There was a plane leaving 10 passengers because the passengers were late. Okay, late coming into the airport, yeah, late arriving. And then these 10 passengers lost the ticket, and one ticket cost 10 millions since they had a connecting flight. This family, yeah, the 10 passengers was a family. Now, this family got really mad, yeah, at the officers of the flight, asking or begging, yeah, begging more and more to wait for them. It was only 3 minutes difference. Yeah. So after the gate was closed, the family, 3 minutes after that, the family arrived in the gate, yeah, after checking in and so on. They went back home angrily, and they also swore that they would not buy any tickets from the flight, and they would also share to the family, relatives, friends, yeah, not to take or not to buy these flight tickets. But you know, when they got home, they called the airport, yeah, to see or to talk to the flight manager. They said sorry for the anger they threw when they were in the airport, yeah, because of coming late, and the flight already flew. Why did they call the flight manager? Anyone can guess? They called the manager, yeah, the flight manager, because they were thankful. They were very thankful because when they arrived home, they heard on TV that the flight that there was an accident. Yeah, in the flight they were going to depart. There was an accident and no one survived. Do you remember the air and the black box? The black box of the flight was found like 6 months or 7 months after the accident. And they said that how thankful they were because they thought at first, yeah, they lost 100 millions, right? Only in 3 minutes, yeah, because of coming late. One ticket cost 10 million, so there were 10 of them. So they lost 100 millions rupiah. And they said that that number was very small compared to life. So they were very thankful for not going on to the plane. Yeah, they were very thankful, yeah, very grateful for being late, and yeah, grateful for the fact that they still had life with wisdom. So this is another example of blessing in disguise. Yeah. At first, yeah, you know, like money that sum of money was quite big, right? 100 millions lost in 3 minutes. But then they figured out that's the way how God really kept them. Yeah. So it means that yeah, a lot of lesson from there. Yeah. Uh, Bad things could not be reacted badly, right? Yeah, of course we get disappointed, we get mad. Yeah, it's human. But if you go deeper into that and then you scold someone, yeah, scold is memarahi, and then you scold someone of something that they didn't make, yeah, like it's your own fault, it's your own mistake, but then they got your mistake, and they had to be responsible for that, in which you should be responsible for yours. Then yeah, that's how the end of the ways you are leading. Nah, you can tell similar, yeah, similar blessing in disguise moments. Um, but yeah, I need to say it doesn't have to be accidents, all right? In any way you can figure out, all right? That's why I give you 1 week. Do not say that I've never experienced it, miss. Maybe don't say that, yeah, because I'm sure you have, yeah, but maybe in different forms, all right? Just try to think further. All right, then. Any questions so far? No? Okay, let's get going. The next text is here. This is another story, yeah, but we will discuss it next week. Please submit it in a file. I will open a file for Aula. It's now called as Hebat, yeah, Hebat e-learning from Aula. All right, now let's match the headline. The headline of Preacher 136 meets his maker, and we get to know the story. Yes, Dubai, retired. This I will ask Sofa. Please, Sofa, read the first line only.
Okay. Dubai Earth Mosque Preacher Ali Mataram bin Qurain has died at 136. Arabic Emirate newspaper said he is survived by 103 grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Yeah, children. Okay, thank you. It's a mosque. Ya, jadi kuenya nggak dibaca mosque. And then aged. You know, it's ended by ed, so you need to make it aspirated to aged. Nah, kayak gitu. Even some pronunciation of the words, especially when it comes to double consonants, yeah, should be with the ending, aspirated ending. For example, cepat. Apa cepat dalam bahasa Inggris apa?
Fast.
Ya, fast. Nah, itu kan ada ST ya. Jadi double consonant di belakang itu ada ST. Nah, itu hampir sama dengan apa itu namanya? Makhraj. Kalau dalam bahasa Arab itu kan tetap dibaca ya, makhrajnya itu. Kayak ada surat itu tabat yadana, tabat at-nya itu harus terbaca. Jadi ini juga sama dalam bahasa Inggris ya, fast. To connect, nah gitu. At, bukan peminggris ya maksudnya. But that's the way it is, yeah. That's the way we pronounce it. If we follow the pronunciation, you can check the phonetic symbol in the dictionary if you don't know what to say or how to say. Then you can check. Nah, it influences your fluency. So whether you have limited grammar, yeah, limited vocabularies, you have to fix your grammar. But if you pronounce English words well, yeah, then people will think that okay, your English is not bad, even though they don't know. Yeah, if we if we have a bad grammar or we have very few vocabularies, right? But it will sound better. Aged. And then for which way? I was going to say newspaper. Say, sorry, I forget. I was going to ask some picture. It's a apa ya tadi ya? Tadi mau saya komentarin juga ini. Ya sudah, nanti kalau saya ingat ya. Said is survived by. Okay. What is great grandchildren? Yes, anyone?
Cicit, Miss.
Ya, cicit. Kalau buyut apa? Great grandmother. Ya, sama ya. Great grandmother, great grandparents. Buyutnya buyut, jadi tambahin lagi great great grandparents. Buyutnya 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 ya, seterusnya dia sama juga ya. Great 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 grandchildren. It's true. The story is about this. Yeah, Mrs. Maker. Wow. This is a true story. All of the text here taken from newspaper. So these are headlines. Newspaper headlines. Next again, job creation. Please, Rizka. Only the first line. Oh, this one is only one. Oh yeah, first line. Okay, please.
Job creation. Warsaw, a volunteer police fireman has pleaded guilty to what, Miss? Pleaded guilty to setting light to 10 buildings to give himself more work. In a similar case last week.
Enough. Thank you. Only first line. Yeah, thank you. Why I asked only first line, since there's a main idea in the first line. Yeah, so we can get the connection from the preview and the predict from the headlines. Okay. Yeah, I think it's true. Has pleaded guilty setting light to 10 buildings to give himself more work. Ada aja ya. This kind of event. Yeah. Okay. Next here, let's check. One sneeze and you die. Okay, this time please read the whole text. Lisa?
One sneeze and you'll die. A factory worker was warned he would die if he sneezed. When an explosive device got stuck in his nose after a machine blew up at a factory in Denver, Colorado, Nicholas Villarreal, 29, was taken to a hospital by bomb squad officers and was operated on underwater because air activates the device.
Yes, thank you. So while you're reading it, did you get to know the idea, Lisa? Or you just read it? I mean, like you need another reading until you understand.
It was an accident when something got stuck in his nose when the machine blew up. Like, it was accident like this.
Okay, thank you. Can anyone please explain it in Indonesian?
Can I, Miss?
Yes, please, Miska.
Setelah sebuah mesinnya meledak, ada sebuah alat yang tersangkut di hidungnya. Jadi seorang pekerja pabrik itu tadi diingatkan untuk tidak bersin karena jika bersin akan meninggal.
Kenapa meninggalnya?
I don't know, Miss.
Okay, thank you anyway. Ada lagi? One more in Indonesian. The complete version. Yes, please.
Jadi itu ada device, ada an explosive device-nya yang nyangkut di hidungnya setelah ada ledakan dari mesin di factory in Denver. Jadi dibilang kalau misalnya dia bersin, dia akan meninggal. Gitu, Miss.
Ya, thank you Afina. Terus akhirnya gimana solusinya? Nah, itu belum. Ya. Coba ada lagi? Atau Afina mau melanjutkan?
Izin ngelanjutin Miss, jadi dia dibawa ke rumah sakit oleh officers. Ya, Miss, dibawa di rumah sakit.
Izin menambahkan,
Oke, good, ya.
Dibawa ke rumah sakit, terus dioperasi di bawah air karena device-nya itu nanti bisa aktif dan meledak kalau kena udara.
Ya, that's right. Itu baru komplit ya. Sampai ke akhir. Jadi solusinya bagaimana? Karena ini cerita kejadian ya, alias ada kronologinya. And it's true. See, when the device is explosive, then it will be easily to explode, ya, by the air tension. Nah, makanya dia nggak boleh bersin karena ada air tension tadi ya, ada hentakan atau tekanan udara, akhirnya bisa meledak. Jadi solusinya itu dibawa ke rumah sakit, tapi dioperasinya di bawah air supaya tidak kontak dengan udara ya, yang itu bisa memungkinkan meledak. Ada aja juga ya this one. Yeah, hopefully we all get safety in everything we do. That's why don't forget to pray before you do everything, before you leave the house, before you start doing something. Pray first. Okay, next here, another. What about this story? Please read the whole text. I'm gonna ask Safira. Halo, Safira.
Sorry, Miss, Safiranya ada 2. Yang mana?
Oh ya, sorry. Tapi ini yang mengingatkan Dewi ya, bukan Safiranya. Safira siapa Miss? Safira Trisna. Come on, Safira Trisna. Hello, Safira Trisna, are you with us? Safir ada izin kah ya? Nggak ada kan ya? Di chat nggak ada chat apapun. Misalnya lagi ke belakang gitu. Oke. Wah ini gimana nih? Absence ya berarti. Masuk tapi belum ada responnya. Safir.
Miss izin. Miss.
Yes.
Ini tadi Safira ada error Miss. Zoom-nya.
Apanya yang error?
Zoom-nya Miss error.
Oh, errornya dari kapan? Dari awal apa barusan? Kalau dari awal berarti nggak dapat apa-apa berarti. Dari tadi kita bahas, jadi nggak ada WA juga. It's better if you inform the class ya. If you cannot inform me, you can inform Dewi as the class chief, so there will be an information. Jadi harap untuk semuanya juga ya, because I need your live participation. Live participation berarti ya seperti ini ya, kayak kita interaksi gitu. Apalagi kalau saya sebut namanya ya, saya tunjuk gitu. Nah itu ada respon. Kalau lama tidak ada respon ya, entah itu mungkin sambil sarapan ya, mungkin sambil dibawa masak begitu, HP atau laptopnya akhirnya jadi nggak mengikuti penuh ya, jadi nggak tahu kalau dipanggil atau ada masalah teknis. Nah kalau ada masalah teknis silakan diberitahukan, atau lagi izin misalnya, Miss izin ada paket misalnya, oke kan cuma sebentar sudah balik lagi ya. Jadi kalau ada pemberitahuan gitu saya jadi tahu gitu, jadi nggak menunggu krik-krik. Oke. Termasuk ini tadi ada problem Zoom tapi tidak ada info apapun. Nah, terus how can I help you solving the problem? Ya, berarti sama dengan tidak hadir meskipun ada di sini akunnya. Ya. That's why in our last session, that was last week. I need your attendance, attend. Ya, you need to attend the session. Jadi attend itu kan berarti menghadiri, berarti ya hadir, selalu siap, siaga begitu. Oke? Jadi ini pelajaran juga untuk yang lain ya. Untuk Safira Trisna, I'm sorry that I cannot put you in the present list. Kemudian penggantinya coba Felinta. Yes.
Okay, Miss. Laverne man begs tiger to eat him. A Shanghai man, unlucky love, climbed into a tiger's cage at the city zoo, knelt in front of the animal and begged it to eat him. The tiger obliged by knocking him down and taking a bite at his neck. Screams from the visitors attracted help, and a vet shot the tiger full of sedatives while the injured man was carried to safety.
Thank you. All right, so please, anyone can retell what the text is about?
Can I,
Yes,
miss?
please. Yeah.
Okay, so I think this is about a Shanghai man who is unlucky, love, trying to seize it by climbing into a tiger cage and begged the tiger to eat him. But then the the workers there trying to save him and carry it to safety.
Great. Yeah, that's right. One more. Yeah. Please say it in Indonesian. Anyone? Please
Saya.
tell in Indonesian. Great. Yeah, please.
Jadi itu ada seorang pria yang putus cinta, mungkin terus dia memanjat sebuah kandang harimau di kebun binatang, terus dia kayak berserah diri mau dimakan sama harimaunya gitu. Nah terus banyak pengunjung yang berteriak sampai akhirnya itu ada seorang dokter hewan yang datang terus menembak harimau itu gitu.
Okay. So actually, who killed the tiger?
Kenapa, Mem?
Who killed the tiger?
Seorang dokter hewan ya.
Oh, killed. Maksudnya bukan killed ya. Who shot the tiger? It's the vet. Okay. And was it the? I mean this way. Whose fault was it? Yeah. Whose fault was it? Was it the tiger who attacked the man, or was it the man begging, yeah, or kneeling in front of the tiger?
I think
the man.
Okay. All right. Well, as you can see here, yeah, the tiger obliged by knocking him down. Yeah, it's because of the man, yeah, knelt. Knelt is from the word kneel, alias sampai berlutut, gitu ya, berlutut di depan hewannya, di depan tigernya ini, and taking a bite at his neck. So this is how suicide committing, yeah, can turn out bad, really bad, of course. And there was a video, if I'm mistaken, in India, yeah, but not about this kind of lovelorn man. Yeah. It was about a man who tried to tease a tiger inside the cage. Nah, jadi digodain gitu tigernya itu. It was in a zoo, a big zoo in India. And then the man really fell, ya, sampai akhirnya dia godain itu ini beneran jatuh. And then he ran and the tiger tried to chase him and he got him. He ate it. Yeah, he ate the man in front of the visitors. It's very sad. Yeah. Such a sad story. So be careful, ya. Ada juga yang orang coba-coba apa itu naik yang foto selfie itu loh di atas skyscrapers ya. Ternyata kepleset beneran jatuh. Wow, it's such a loss ya. Like unlucky death. Okay, it's a good thing that you know the story. It was lucky for him, yeah, that he was only injured, right? See, he got survived. All right, next here. Now you remember, since we discussed almost one by one story, yeah, so we discussed whether it's true or false. Number one, I'm gonna ask, Kansa, please. Millions. Say whether true or false. Please read the sentence first. Millions of people.
Millions
Kansa.
of people have been affected by the floods in India and Bangladesh.
Apa tadi ya, lupa ya. You forget the story or still remember the story? Is this? What is it? Answer? Yes, answer. Hello.
True, ma'am.
True, yeah. It was millions, yeah, 100 millions, 200 millions. And then next, number 2, I'm gonna ask Badriah.
The 6-year-old girl from Oxford was not in her own bed when the car crashed into her bedroom. I think it is true.
True, yeah, definitely. Next, I'm gonna ask Duyana.
Yes, Miss. The Shanghai tiger did not hurt the man who climbed it inside his cat. I think it's false because a tiger hurt the man who he ate his neck.
Bite, the tiger bit the neck. Okay. Next again, Carolina. Carolina with KH. Yeah, okay.
Yes, ma'am. The man who died had over 100 grandchildren. I think this is true.
100 grandchildren. Wasn't it 99? No, less than 100. Yeah, grandchildren. With the great grandchildren, yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So this is false. Okay.
Yeah.
Next again. Okay. Nabila, please. Nabila Khafid. Biasanya Nabila ini lebih dari satu nama. Ya, come on. Nabila Khafid.
The policeman fire and the police fireman admitted starting the fires. I think false, Miss.
Oh, okay. So who started the fires?
I'm forget the story, Miss. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. It was about job creation, yeah, about this one, right? So the story was about him, yeah, starting the fire to still have some works done like that. So it's true. What is Polish? Anyone know?
Polandia, Miss.
Yeah, that's right. Polish, yeah, this is the nationality of Poland, just like England. England, the language or the nationality is English. Ireland, Irish. Scotland, Scottish. And then next, Colorado, please. I need to hear the voice of Fadil.
Okay, Miss. Colorado factory worker died in an explosion. False, Miss, because the worker is not died.
Did not die.
Yeah.
Okay, did not die because what is it? So how was he survived?
The explosive device suddenly stuck at his nose. Then he go to the hospital and then got operated under the water.
Exactly. Yeah, he was operated. Yeah, to pick or to take the explosive device out. All right. So now we go on to the exercise. Yeah, how we preview and how we predict. As you can see on screen here, yeah, this is an illustration or a picture or a photograph about the idea of what? Can you, what is it, preview and predict what you see on screen? What, yeah, it's about, yeah, graduation, good. You can see the uniform, yeah. But then what might be in the article about graduation, yeah, based on this photograph? You can see the expressions, you can see the gestures, yes? What kind of, or what is all about the graduation, yes?
I would like to answer, Miss.
Yes, please.
I think based on the picture, I think it's about other than the graduation, it's about friendship too, because they look so happy and they are hugging, and then I can see that there has a friend relation like that.
Yeah, definitely. This picture, yeah, reflects the happiness or the ultimate happiness, yeah, of every graduate, right? So it's like being thankful, relieved, yeah. It was such a relief, yeah, when you graduated, really like that. And then you can also preview and predict by asking these questions, okay? Like, where does the article probably happen? Or what is the article talking about? Or what is the possible topic, yeah, of the passage? Okay, now we practice. Please check the PDF I sent in chat box. And then I will give you maybe 3 minutes, yeah, 3 minutes or 5, maximum 5, to answer the questions. All right, I will get back after 3 minutes and until 5 minutes. Please do the questions.